Today, chewy, vegan oat bars. Toddler approved. Alright, let's go over what makes this an oat bar. Of course, our dried oats, organic kind, please. Our organic oat flour, yeah, that's the thing now. Like I said, make sure it's organic. Oats are infamous for being sprayed with Roundup, so get the organic kind. And of course, oat milk. Yeah, that's the thing, and it's freaking good. Also, pick up 2 ripe bananas. This is going to be like our binder. And if you want to keep this vegan, you don't have to. You can use honey, but I like to use blue agave. And I just found this new date syrup. It looked pretty sexy. I think I'm going to try this one. Okay, there's a few other ingredients I left out. I'm just going to leave those in the description below. They're just basic pantry items. I took a bean masher and just started mashing out the bananas to get a mushier texture. This will help bind us all our other ingredients later. Alright, then I'm going to start adding all my wet ingredients. Exact amounts in the description below. So here's my oat milk. I'm slowly pouring in. Also, I'm using a scale. It makes things a lot easier. On here, you'd add your sweetener. And of course, it works better if you take off the little stupid plastic lid underneath the cap. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Once you're finished with all your wet ingredients, you're going to want to mix it all together and make sure it's all nice and even before we start adding all our dry ingredients. Alright, now we can add our instant oats, because you got the organic kind. Yeah. Maybe a little dash of cinnamon. A little bit of baking powder. Let's add in some kosher salt. This is going to bring out the sweetness. I had some crushed pecans laying around, so I'm going to add those to help it be a little crunchier than on the chewy side. You can add in anything you want. I'm just going to give everything a quick stir before we add the flour in. Alright, now we can add our oat flour. And the scale comes in handy big time because it's kind of hard to weigh this out in a cup because the bag is so small. It just makes a mess. Alright, now we can fold all this together. There's no gluten in this recipe, so you don't have to worry about over mixing or over folding. Oh yeah, did I mention this is gluten-free? If gluten-free things turn you on. Yeah, there you go. While I'm mixing this, let's talk about sheet pans. If you use a smaller sheet pan, they're going to be thicker and chewier. If you use a larger sheet pan, they're going to be thinner and on the crispier, crunchier side. So here I chose to use a pretty small one. I like them chewy. My kid likes them chewy. So also you're going to want to line it with parchment paper. It just helps lift it off the pan when it's all done. So just pour it all and then later spread it out nice and evenly. Alright, I'm just gonna smooth it out, give it a couple taps, make sure it's nice and even. You gotta spin it a couple times too. The more you spin it, the better it'll taste. Alright, that's enough. Stop. And this is what you get after 18 minutes in the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Throw them on the cutting board and cut to your liking. Go ahead and pop these in the fridge and they should keep about 2 to 3 days. And here they are. Go ahead and bring your toddler in to make sure you get that final seal of approval. And there it is. Hey, thanks guys. Please comment, like, and subscribe.